Hello everyone, as you can see, I have figured out how to be louder. Pretty much, I just need to double my microphone power. I only had like one, and I could have done two. Well, it's like, oh, well, if I do twice and they're both perfectly in sync, then it just makes me twice as loud. Today we have a video of what I've learned from my mistakes. Now, indeed, last time I was on this map, I was in a tournament against Girth McSlammer, and as you can tell by his name, he slammed me in this game. So this man starts with an assault like Girth McSlammer. I believe this man watched his video. I will give you a link in the description of his video. But this time, I actually move in tanks, and I do change my mind with these units up here. I was like, yeah, I start moving these ones up too. This one actually gets stuck for a bit, and that gives him the idea of pushing. I push, but then I stop my push, so the morale stays for longer. Yep. As you can see, this unit's already depleted. First tank, I'm going to move up to the south of Yaja. Oh, yeah, wunderbar. To counteract his tank has 0 morale now. So this was literally just punching back for me. Same with these units. I think I do lose this unit. I do, unfortunately, but now I get a passive income generation. This unit is destroying that one now. And up north, we are doing excellent up here. This is the main carrier, what has managed to stabilize my casualty rate. Now, unlike last time, I fully focused on here, what allowed Girth McSlammer to fully focus all his reserves up here. What didn't give me a good advantage, since I only had 4 cities, since he was camping my 5th one, making sure I couldn't heal any units. I do pull these away now. I think that one dies. It does, unfortunately. But it sort of was the panic. Hopefully next time I'm on this map, I don't make that mistake. Or I move faster with my infantry instead of moving to these cities. What I will do next time. But I've managed to stabilize the casualties. I think that one's in a forest, so it's not doing much damage. Luckily enough, because it's the strongest tank. All of them, I eventually stopped pushing there. This tank, I do pull back, and I'm pushing up north heavily with a fresh tank unit. This one's absolutely dead. Just dead. I do shift these around because, you know, tank's low, and I want to heal as soon as possible. And I do start cycling. Unfortunately, since the early 2 units I lost doesn't help, but since I've managed to pressure, I don't think it really matters that much, since my tanks are up here and his isn't. Oh, he does, but like more of my tanks are up there. And we do start managing to whittle down his fresh units. He is almost out of reserves. He pretty much is out of reserves. Now all his any reserve units he does have are leaving gaps in his front line and completely battered. I do move another tank. The idea of this was to get him back up to half health within 3 minutes and then go back. This is a short game for you, so let's say it's a short video special. I am immensely hyper right now. He does do this, I notice, and I'm kind of happy that he's doing this because I have the idea of making sure his unit gets cut off. He does try to encircle. He does encircle for like 3 to 2 ticks. I unencircle and I encircle this immensely fresh unit. What is around 17,000 soldiers. They're all dead now. Yippee! I wall up into my casualty lead and my numbers. I have around 50,000 lead. Around 50,000. Not is 50,000. It's above 50,000. This unit's get encircled. You know, tanks are expensive. Okay, I'd rather lose infantry unit than a tank. Not a good idea though, since you could have 2 rounds of an infantry unit compared to a tank what probably can only have 1 round because it takes forever to heal. And plus of you be able to make 2 infantry units. Now this would be a great idea for him. He does not. He built a tank. Should have went with the 2 extra infantry units just because of how far back he is. He needs the extra imp. Now, at this point, his reserves are just bleeding. He has... he can't afford to pull units back, even if I'm dead at this point. Obviously, I can. I'm almost have 1/3 of a lead, or 1/5. 1/5 of a lead, yes, 1/5 of a lead. I'm so glad I came up. This was sort of like last minute plan. Like when I saw this map again, I thought of the match I had with Girth McSlammer on that tournament, and I came up with the idea of I can't. I have to hold, and if I hold, I take bad casualties unless I maneuver 2 tank units. Unfortunately, I did not notice he moved a tank unit, so I could have had this tank unit up here supporting, but unfortunately I did not notice. This unit's getting tanked, and I do eventually notice that, hey, where's the tank gone? And I do move this up. I mean, I move it any second now, to be honest. I don't know what he's doing here. I think I really don't know what he's thinking of right there, but I do encircle it because... And this entire line is just destroyed. I don't know why, but I decided to swap tanks out. No, felt weird. I mean, as a last-ditch effort, he is literally just trying to encircle this. I don't mind, I'm getting a free... well, probably 8k, because I'm going to lose 2k fighting it. And then that's it. He surrenders, and that is my victory. Now, if I played how I played against Girth McSlammer, this guy would have beaten me, even though with the skill gap. I normally use brains because I don't have skill. Hope you guys enjoy. I am so much louder now. I don't think I have to like buffer my audio just to make me sound louder now. I'm hoping. Hope you guys enjoy, and I got a buttload of other videos to start making.